LAURA PREPON. Good to see you.
I'm good. Hi, guys. Sorry, I'm a little slower than normal. Okay, there we go. And I'm in the chair.
Do you know what I think is so funny? Ryan just helped me in the chair, I think, watching you get into the chair.
What a gentleman.
I know, I was, but congratulations.
Thank you.
You're expecting soon.
Yes.
That's so exciting.
8 months, yes, so next month.
8 months.
So next month, yeah.
Okay, so I remember being pregnant, and some ladies in the audience, maybe who have had kids, I always thought 7 months was long enough.
I get it. Yes, I mean, this is my first, so it's, yeah, it does kind of, it's kind of weird because it sneaks up on you where you're like, I can't believe it's been 8 months already, but then you're like, oh my gosh, she needs to like come out already.
I can't believe it.
You know, but it's so wonderful. It's such a blessing. It's just like, you know, she likes it here. She's already kicking. So,
so she's a girl.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
So last time Ashton Kutcher was on the show, co-hosted.
Oh,
that's
man.
right. And
he was ranting about something.
He was furious that you had gotten engaged without telling him.
I know. Well, here's the thing. We're private. You know, my fiance and I are private. But what's funny is, you know, like with the pregnancy, people are, because a couple of people are like, oh, you're going back to do the show. Is Ashton, you know, going to give you flack because you didn't tell him? But we were at Sundance, and we hadn't told anybody. Because, you know, you want to wait a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And I literally walked out of a restaurant. I hadn't even told my mother yet. And we walked out of a restaurant, and I literally like turned back like this, and just because there was like a tiny, it could have been a food baby.
Right.
Just because there was a tiny little bump, and because I wasn't drinking, they were like, Laura Prepon's pregnant. And I'm like, oh my God, I haven't even told my mother. Like, I didn't tell my sisters. So, sorry, Kutch, I didn't tell you.
Another secret. That's so funny. Do you have any weird food cravings or food aversions?
You know what's funny is growing up, I'm Irish Catholic and Russian Jewish, so growing up, my father would take us to this deli and we would get pastrami sandwiches on rye, and we would drink Dr. Brown's black cherry soda. And what's so funny is I haven't eaten that stuff in years, and since I've been pregnant, I've been craving like this kind of Jewish deli food,
right?
With like the, you know, the pickles and sauerkraut and mustard. So we tend to kind of delve into that.
Do you miss anything from when you were pregnant? Those things that you would?
I used to dream about Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
That's hilarious. Isn't it so
I
weird?
would dream about them with vivid. I would wake up chewing.
Totally. I get it. I totally get it.
20 minutes from here, there's one in Jersey. I drove past it the other day. I smelt it. It does do something for you, even when you're not pregnant.
Even when you're not pregnant.
You know?
I hear that it does, yeah.
Orange is the New Black. Starts tomorrow, season 5.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Where do we pick up? What can you tell us?
I mean, this season, our show's so special. I mean, this year, it's, you know, season 5 already, and it's just, it's so awesome. It's different. It takes place over 3 days.
The whole season?
The whole season takes place over 3 days. I'm personally really excited about this season because I directed episode 10.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. And, you know, just being excited about, oh yeah, there's Taylor and I. Just, you know, being excited about the show coming out in general, also having that and being able to direct these incredible actresses. It was just so awesome. So yeah, but it's, I mean, I can't say too much, but it's a great season, and I really hope you guys like it. So.
Listen, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about you doing stand-up comedy.
Oh, yeah.
The hero. I don't want to give anything away, but...
He is so dreamy.
Dreamy Sam Elliott.
He is so dreamy.
When we were showing the clip, and I leaned over to Laura and I said, tell me in real life, is he that dreamy? And you said he is.
And what's funny is he, you know, he's on a show called The Ranch, and I obviously have friends on that show. And when I first even met him on that show, he literally makes you feel like you're the only person in the room, and he's
Laser
so dreamy, and you're just like, oh my God, Sam.
What's the relationship of your characters?
You know, it's such a great movie because it's a relationship that's not usually portrayed. I mean, we play love interests in the movie, and you know, I play this kind of stand-up comic who's just very, you know, she's very open and experimental, and she's just like this really cool chick. And they are drawn to each other, and it's such a charismatic relationship that you don't normally see, and it works. Like when you see these two people together, you're like, this totally makes sense.
At the end of act. I'm not.
Yeah, well, you know what's so funny is last night we had the screening in New York City, and what's funny is when I first read the scripts and I got to that stand-up comic scene, I was like, wow, maybe Charlotte isn't really that good of a person, and it was so interesting. And last night, I was talking to some stand-ups who were at the thing, and they were like, no, that scene was so great because that's what stand-ups do.
They put their life in their life.
Yes, exactly. And they, you know, and this character, that's how she works through these things. It's like she makes jokes about it. And having to do stand-up was such a different muscle than acting. It was crazy.
Did it take a lot of courage? I would think it would.
Yeah, it was
It seems
crazy.
like a very, like, it seems totally as if you would be nude on stage.
That is what it feels like. When you have a dream where you're like in public naked, that's what it feels like.
Right,
you know?
yeah.
If you want to see this nudity, The Hero opens tomorrow in New York and Los Angeles. Then it'll open nationally. Thanks, I'm good to see you. Stephen Eunice with us. Be right back.